Okay, so in this video, we're going to be talking about divine divine masculine energy. Um it doesn't get as much hype as the divine feminine and divine feminine energy. It just doesn't, which is one of the reasons why I want to talk about it because regardless of gender, we all have both masculine and feminine energy within us. So with the divine masculine energy, um I think in the past when I did my chakras video, I explained that there are specific chakras that incorporate divine masculine energy. The root chakra, the solar plexus chakra, the um the throat chakra, and the crown chakra. These chakras emanate masculine energy. Learning how to master your masculine energy is learning how to be a leader. Masculine energy is all about leading. Masculine energy is about taking the initiative. Masculine energy is about giving. It's about being reliable. It's about being a protector. Um, and it's also about ego. What else? Identity. But ego and identity kind of go hand in hand. Um, being vocal. You get what I'm saying? Could you imagine if, as a woman, you didn't know how to take the initiative or to lead or to be vocal or to protect? You get what I'm saying? That's why it is necessary to understand both masculine and feminine energy. Um, so I want to start with the root chakra for the masculine energy. The root chakra is about stability. And most times when people think about men and what men provide, and what men provide or how men provide, they think of men as providers. And that is one of the main reasons why the root chakra is so important when it comes to masculine energy, because the root chakra is all about stability. Okay, my Spanish is a little shoddy, A, but it looks like you're saying to say hi to you. So, hi, I'm doing good, Farak Hussein. I'm doing good. Talking about masculine energy. So, with the root chakra, it's about being grounded, it's about protecting, it's about providing, it's about being stable and being able to provide stability. So, having a job, those things they provide stability. So when you go to work every day and you are reliable, reliability, that's masculine energy. When you come to your job, you show up every single day and do what's expected of you. That is you stepping into your masculine energy. That is you harnessing your masculine energy. If on the job you take the initiative, that is you mastering or exercising your masculine energy. Then you have the solar plexus. The solar plexus is about identity. It's also tied in with ego. And as we know, ego is one of those things, just like they say women are emotional, men have a tendency to be egotistical. There's nothing wrong with being emotional And there's also nothing wrong with being having an ego. There's nothing wrong with that. Who you are, your identity, how you present yourself to the world, your reputation. There's a saying, it's an older saying, but there's a saying that a man has nothing but his word. So thank you, Farak Hussein. Um, there's a saying that a man has nothing but his word. That is so true. If I can't rely on you to do what you said you would do because you don't care what I think of you or what kind of reputation that you have out in the world, that's a problem. And so for people who don't care about reputation, they have not harnessed their masculine energy. But if when people think of you, they think and they think of who you've presented to the world for them to be. Hi, Dan Mino. They think of who you've presented to the world, and though they have good thoughts, good memories of you. They know you to be reliable. They know you to be kind. That means that you're somebody that has harnessed their masculine energy. Reputation is a very important thing in the world because it's all about what you put up, what kind of energy you put out to other people. If you have a reputation for being a thief, you know what I'm saying? People will be reluctant to want to work with you or to even be around you or befriend you for that matter. Um, and then there's the throat chakra. The throat chakra is about being vocal. Now, you know, we live in a man's world. We do. And so when men speak, I'm a mother. I'm a mother. And I could tell my kids to do something over and over again. And if a man were to say the same exact thing I'm saying for whatever the reason, they pay more attention. There's something about the bass that's in a man's voice that just calls attention, right? And so, with that vocal energy, being able to vocalize yourself and make your thoughts, your feelings known, that is a part of masculine energy. And then, of course, the crown chakra, which is a logical chakra. It also is a connecting chakra. It's both logical and it's intuitive. So I just wanted to kind of like talk about masculine energy because we talk about feminine energy so much that masculine energy does not get talked about enough. And unfortunately, a lot of people have not learned how to harness that masculine energy because it's not talked about enough. It's important to be able to blend the two. Um, yeah, I don't know. I think that's all I wanted to say about masculine energy. You know, just the being able to be a leader. If you become a parent, you become a leader. If you have siblings, you become a leader. If you work a job, at some point, you become a leader. Doesn't matter if you lead a group or a team, or if you just have one little department that you have to work in and somebody asks you a question. If you're the only person with the answer, you're a leader. If you get up in the morning and you go to your job, you're a self starter. That's innovation. That is masculine energy. Think about the sun. Think about the sun and how it gives and gives and gives and gives. That is masculine energy. And the key is to know how to balance both masculine and feminine. So that's about it. That's all I want to say.